Well, Disney had their presentation over at CinemaCon, and while it was kinda disappointing, we got an update on Zootopia 2, and it actually sounds pretty exciting over here. Zootopia 2's hilarious CinemaCon footage shows Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde in partners therapy. Detective Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde are feeling the strain of cracking too many cases together, and in the new footage that Disney premiered for Zootopia 2 at CinemaCon, it sent them to partners therapy. It's oversees by a Quokka named Dr. Fuzby and is filled with mismatched cops as an elephant who keeps getting terrified of the mouse who shares a squad car or the deer who keeps fighting with a skunk. Disney also shared a scene where Hopps and Wilde go on a holiday marsh resort filled with hippos going down water slides, juggling seals. Whoops, made that sea lion. That sounds like pretty fun stuff. But when I first heard these two clips and I heard that they were gonna have a therapist, I'm like, why would they have a therapist? It seemed like they were in good states towards the end of the first movie. But then when they said that they were feeling the strain, that means that they feel like they're trying to do too much. That means like you're trying to work too hard or you're trying to do too much, and maybe they're trying to solve like a case. I think this could mean with like the reptile that's going to be in the movie, the main villain of the film. Maybe the case is way too difficult and either Nick or Judy are trying way too hard to try to crack the case, and they just realize that this is a more challenging and much bigger case than they solved in the first movie. I think that could be a really great story and could show that maybe this story could be a lot more mysterious than what the first movie had, because like these reptiles were nowhere in the first movie, and now in this one we're now going to be seeing them introduced, and so maybe they go and explore where did exactly do they come from, which is maybe why they're working way too hard at it, because maybe that's not exactly what they're supposed to do. The article also states that they're in a marsh resort, pretty cool. But we got two new looks at the movie, two new images, one that's a promo and the other one that was footage that was shown over at CinemaCon. Not footage, just an image. So this one is actually the footage, or like at least the image that was shown over at CinemaCon, showing Nick and Judy. Again, love their new outfits. I love that Disney Animation is actually giving these characters new outfits and not just reusing their same looks like what Pixar does. No offense to Pixar, but I mean, we've had 5 Toy Story movies and Woody has looked pretty much the same throughout all of them. I mean, only the models really change, but in here, I love that Disney Animation always has these different outfits for their characters for those movies, not just because of merchandising, but it makes the movies feel different from what came before. Then here's this one with Nick, Judy, and Gary, and this one was actually sent from Walt Disney Animation Studios over on Twitter. Again, it's a nice little promo image, and I really do love it. And overall, this movie just looks fantastic. What do you guys think about these first details for Zootopia 2? The movie doesn't come out till November, but I do think we're going to get a trailer pretty soon. The fact that we're getting more and more stuff for this movie just gets me more excited. What do you guys think?